Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another fantastic episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 2. This is us. We're going to be revisiting and completing all of Atlantica that we can complete up until this point, which is all the main storylines. I think there's one additional thing we could do after this. Are we going to do it? Probably not. It's really not worth doing, but you're supposed to come back to this world periodically. And you're supposed to do the same thing with Tron, but I completely forgot about Tron and this world, to be brutally honest, because they're not all that fun. Yeah, just like Tron, it's like, woo, so excited to come back and play fucking mini games. This is great. So it's the return of the singing bullshit mini games, which are just, let's follow the plot of the story and click certain buttons to the beat of the song going on. How fun, how exciting. It really is a shame, being as like I had so much fun. For background reference, most of the Kingdom Hearts community hates the Lion King world in this world. They absolutely hate it. Sora feels limited. Things don't feel as good as they feel throughout the rest of the game. I get the complaints, but I had a ton of fun with that voiceover. It's one of the funnest voiceovers we've done on the channel. I think I cannot think of a video that I did that I had so much fun doing. And then we're followed up with probably what's going to be the least fun video. So she's got a sculpture of a man here. She's like, oh, let me feel this six-pack now that we finally moved it. And then it's like, it's hard to even be funny because it's like, oh, now let's go into Disney's song. Yeah, we got songs. Look at this stuff. Oh, isn't it cool? Not fucking really. This is all stuff you would find in a junkyard. Yeah. It's... I hate it when, like... Number one, I don't like following along with the story beats. But then, when you make it to the point that the whole world is a minigame, it kinda deteriorates. That, along with, as you can see there, I'm not that good at the minigame. I actually kinda suck at it. Because I'm actively playing the game while on indoor bike, so timing isn't the best because I'm not really paying attention to it. But at least in the future ones, because if we do so bad we actually don't get to progress, it does clean up a little bit. But yeah, it's just, why is this here? For filler. That's it. They wanted to include a world that they had before, but there were so many cool ways to do it. For as much as people rip on Atlantica in the first Kingdom Hearts game, it is so much better than this. Like, worlds beyond better than this. I actually compared, like, I'm looking at this right now, and I just wish I could go back to Atlantica in Kingdom Hearts 1. Please, take me back. Please. Please just take me back. I actually had fun there. I remember spending days as a lad trying to grind up to get the Ultima weapon, and I was just killing Heartless there to get some items endlessly, just so that way we could beat the post-game boss. I remember doing all that. It was tedious, but not as tedious as pressing fucking A and Y and X at predetermined times due to a choreographed fucking song that we have to do. I'm sorry, this episode is going to be ranty. It just is. Why is this here? Why is it in this game? This is going to be 20-some minutes of me just being like, what the fuck is going on? I know it is. But there we go. Wonderful things. Ah, yeah, my finest work. Oh, you have become a musician, little crab man. Very good, very good. He's like, it will take her mind off of the world, even though my music is encouraging her to go and see the world. Rest assured, Sebastian the Crab at your service. And it's like, oh, she's still depressed and looking at the sky. The musical is Donald. That'll work great. You'll fool King Trident. You sing her part. You got it, Donald. Oh, look, here comes Sebastian. And what makes this world even worse, if I'm going to be brutally honest, I cut a lot of it out, but after this, he's like, but I think it's going to be too complicated for you, and then it shows it to us, and it kicks us out of the world, and it's like, you need to learn this, even though we already fucking know it. It's like, oh, you can't progress because you need to learn this, but we already know it. And I skipped the scene there that leads up to this because this is the only one that gave me trouble. I actually had to do this a couple times, which is funny because I do believe it's the Under the Sea song, which is like the most known for this world. I'll probably get some copyright bullshit for it, but if I do, I do. I'm not that worried about that on this episode, if I'm gonna be honest. If it shuts down the channel for a couple days, you know why. You know why. It's because fucking Under the Sea bullshit aerial episode I didn't even want to do, world that I hate. That's what shut down the episode for a day or two. Or the channel. That'll be it. The irony in that, doing that. I guess I just have to talk. I guess I actually have to rant throughout the whole entirety of this, or else it probably will reach that point, and I probably will get my channel taken down for a day or two, because I've had that happen before on Pokemon stuff, and it's truly not fair for like background battle music. They'll like copyright it and be like, hey, you were silent for 0.5 seconds here at this duration, so we can't let you post that because you're just trying to post the music, which is so stupid because it's not like Nintendo or anybody like that. In this case, I guess it would be Square Enix, Disney, you know, one of them coming out and saying, hey, whatever, you used our music in this video, but I mean, for starters, I have like 67, 66 subscribers, somewhere in that ballpark, so like, oh yeah, it's reaching the masses, you know, ladies and gentlemen. But then outside of that, it's also like, it won't be one of them that'll copyright claim it. It'll be some random user on the internet that's like, that's my song I made Under the Sea, what are you talking about? And then to fight it is like incredible, and then, yeah, I already have one strike against the account, so getting two would be just terrific. I guess I'm giving out a lot of information for just random people out there to give a strike against the account, but there we go, we cleared it. We don't have to worry about copyrights moving forward. Hopefully it doesn't get it. If it does, I'm completely content with this video leaving the channel. We can ditch episode number 32. That's fine. It's cool. I get it. It's alright. There we go. We have to run away from rational people now. Like, you can't live on the land, Ariel. I don't know if you noticed this, but you have a fucking dolphin tail. How you gonna explain that to the man of your dreams, huh? We're like, Ariel, no! He's like, oh, I'm getting myself in this situation, man. Alright, Sebastian. Alright. And now he's shedding all the details of what he did right in front of the king. It's like, she's in love with a human? How could this happen? I'm 50% human and she is too. This is impossible. I'm really trying hard not to shit on this world. But it is so hard. It is so hard not to. Because it is not... It's just not good. Why not just approach him right now and be like, hey, I'm a mermaid, but I did save you. I have that beautiful voice that you like. You know, that voice that gets you deep thinking, down and dirty, good sir. Why not just learn how to swim and come here and how do mermaids do what they do? If you know what I'm asking. I don't think they do. But I guess that would be the question here. But here we go. Chapter 4, Ursula's Revenge. And boy, is this revenge long. It's pretty much the rest of the video. So is it chapter 4 or is it the whole entire fucking story that they wanted to tell from the get-go, but like they had to get to this point and wanted to cockblock us here getting to this point? It's ridiculous. And then he does the most rational thing as a parent. He's like, you know how dangerous the humans are. In order to show it, I'm going to do what I need to do to convince you, Ariel, that you are a dingus. It's like, I'm gonna get through to you, and the way to do that is like any good father would. I'm going to get pissed off and drive you to the point that you go and do what you want to do anyways. Oh, yes, this should have a good outcome. I'm sure nothing terrible will happen now that I got rid of all your hopes and dreams as a child. Oh my goodness. Ariel's all by herself. And guess who's gonna show up? Ursula, but without a voice actor. For no fucking reason, because Ariel's been speaking up until this point, and as you're gonna see here shortly, Ursula definitely has a voice actor, so why is any of this in text boxes? I refuse to read it. I legitimately refuse to read it. Why? You made the world bad, and now you're making it worse. Stop what you're doing. Stop. Mickey Mouse, stop. Go back through airport security. Take a second round and refine your game before you actually publish it, you stupid ass monkey clown. Please, for the love of God. But no, they insist on making this world as shitty as humanly possible. Even though you would expect it couldn't get much shittier than this, it fucking does. Let's continue. There we go. I don't even want to read. They said it's so annoying, and in a minute or two, you're going to see why it's so annoying, because they have completely voice-scripted areas of this world where Ursula and Ariel are speaking. There is no need for the text box here. Absolutely none. I should not have to do any reading. But pretty much all she's saying is like, I can make you into a real girl. And she's like, really? How you gonna do that? And she's like, I'm gonna make you sign a contract that pretty much says your daddy and your whole family's fucked when you sign this thing, but you'll get to turn into a human. If you kiss him in a couple of days, all will turn out good. And then she's like, well, that makes fucking sense to me. Let me sign on up, bitch. And then that's essentially what they do. That's pretty much it. Once again, I've got these Disney movies down. I know what I'm talking. That's the whole movie. That's it. Roll the credits. We got it. We got the whole story here. She's like, I don't know if I should. Oh shit, I don't have an attorney. Fuck it. And then she just signs it. And that's it. There you go. We have a deal. Your whole family's fucked. Everybody suck my tentacle dongs, and we'll see you next time. Is pretty much what she does here. She's like, now I'm about to go and fuck right off. I'm gonna turn you into a girl like you wanted me to, only I'm gonna do it under the ocean. And in the process, I'm gonna steal your voice, because that's the thing that the guy fell in love with. So prepare to be fucked. None of this makes any sense as to any character motives ever. Not just in this context, ever. This is so stupid. It's beyond stupid. Regardless, she would drown. Yeah, she doesn't know how to walk. She clearly doesn't know how to swim with human limbs. She's gonna die. It's so bad. I get it. It's the movie, but come the fuck on. We couldn't do better than this, Kingdom Hearts. For real. This is me bitching about one of my favorite games of all time. Just imagine how Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to go over on this channel. It is not going to be good. And we have plenty of Kingdom Hearts games to get through until we get to that point. Like, we have so much more to do to even build up to that. That, like, this is the least of the worries of me complaining. It's gonna be one heck of a time, ladies and gentlemen. And hopefully the screenshot of this episode got a couple people excited. Hopefully you're interested to see how Ursula goes down, but like outside of that, I mean, if you've seen these movies, you've practically seen what I'm showing you, because it's just like, oh, here's a Disney movie. And by the way, Sora, Donald, and Goofy are kind of just here doing things. So, yeah, just enjoy them being there and having a good time and making sure Ariel doesn't die, because that's pretty much all that they do. That's pretty much it. That's it. And he's like, you found my charm, now I love you. We return. It's like, looks like shit's going good. I agree. Found the charm. He likes her. Everything's gonna go good. Under the sea. Under the sea. Sebastian is going to be cooked as a crab. Because Trident didn't want any of this bullshit. Under the sea. That's pretty much all we got. There we go. Look at them. They're on a date. It's like, should we just float? How about we hide behind a rock? That's a slightly better idea than being like the only things above water, especially when Donald doesn't look like a sea creature. Sora for sure doesn't. None of this makes any sense. Flounder and Sebastian, you guys get a write-off. Oh, here's another day. Another day in paradise, but the fish keep looking at me like I've got mental issues. Yeah. It's like, I want to take you on a little boat ride, ma'am. It's like, oh, look at the stars. Look at all my friends that I left behind as well, including the 3 guys I barely know. One of them's a fucking duck, and Donald's like, fuck you, bitch! But yeah, there they are. They're out there swimming. Just having the time of their life. Have fun. Oh, she's disappeared. Ursula is gone. No fuckery to happen here, I'm sure. Like, look, she's gonna kiss him. Give me that tongue. Oh shit, it's a Kraken! It's a Kraken! I don't know what they were going for here. It's like, you can't kiss her now that she's in your lap. Because, yeah. That's not how that situation would go at all. But, alright. Movie, I guess. Wink, wink, Disney. I see you. I see you, Mr. Mouse. I see what you're doing. It's like, oh, the kiss has to be on the lips. That's why it didn't work. And there she, oh my goodness. She's like, she's been crying for a long time. She doesn't have a voice, so we can't really confirm that she's crying. Maybe she has an underwear fetish and she has this underwear cupped in her hands and she's like, yeah. But then we see Ursula using the voice of Ariel here to put this man in a trance, which I gotta admit, I think Ursula as a human being would be pretty yucky. Don't think he'd want to be there, good sir. But Sora's like, I'm gonna put an end to this. This isn't interfering with the world order at all. There we go. We released Ariel's voice. Comes back to Ariel. Sora, why didn't you do this fucking sooner? Perhaps directly after she signed the contract would have defeated all of this from happening. Probably would have got a kiss on day 1. What the fuck are we doing here? Can somebody please inform me? She's like, here I am. I have a beautiful voice that you like. Fuck yeah. He's like, oh, I forgot. I actually love you. Fucking Disney. What the fuck is going on? He's like, oh yeah, and you saved me from not dying. Remember that little small piece of our love? That's a pretty important element. If I'm gonna be honest, Ariel. Oh shit, look at the bitch I was with. Oh, fuck it. I don't know, Ursula might call to some people. She's got those curves, you know? Oh shit, she's gonna drown a bitch. Oh, what the fuck? She's gonna drown! But no, she turned back because they didn't kiss before sunset, which she could have clearly explained to her man that that was gonna fucking happen, and he would have obliged. I feel like he wasn't that far off. If she was just like, I'm a mermaid, but kiss me and I'll be able to stay human forever, that would have just immediate kiss, right? I feel like that's like 90% of these Disney movies that like, oh, the whole problem would clear up if the person in distress just shared the backstory. Maybe it puts a little bit of guilt on the person, but feel like even if I was presented with that, I'd be like, well, shit. Might as well give her a smooch. You know? If she wants to be a human, let her be a human. Feel like I can oblige for 15 seconds of my time. But we're in a fucking Disney movie, so that's not how it works. Some dramatic shit has to happen here. She's like, we had a deal. Of course, you could take her place, or you're king of the ocean and you could just slit her throat with your trident. Also, another possibility on the table here. Just saying, you're the most powerful man in the sea. You kind of have the option to just kill an octopus woman bitch. You know? It just sort of strikes me as a thing you can do. But instead, you turn into a little squirm worm down on the bottom of the floor. There you are, squirm worm. And, yeah, just give her your trident. Look at you. I feel like contracts are null and void if you're the king of the ocean. Right? Like, I get it. Be a man of your word. But I kind of feel like they don't apply to you and your family. And look at him coming out of the water, and he's like, I'm about to fuck shit up. Fuck you. She's like, go kill him. Sora's like, I'm gonna deal with these guys. She's like, now you'll all have to bow to me. Ursula, we kicked your ass once when you had the trident. Remember, it wasn't that long ago. Judging by the length of what happened to Sora between here and now, it's been less than like 3 years. Do we have to remind you? She's like, oh, I thought that was something else. Sorry, sir. But here we go now. Yeah, this has a mixture of like button timing, and then we also just have to click the button as many times as humanly possible to deplete her health. So as you can see, we're a couple seconds into the song and about a quarter of the way through her health. This isn't going to be a problem. It's honestly, it's easier than the last song that we were doing, because we get a lot of opportunities to deal damage. And I think the only way she wins is if you miss enough of these, or don't deal enough damage, like enough of those, or don't deal enough damage, that she just becomes a problem. But because we've had to do so many of them at this point, I don't think there's going to be a problem. Especially because, you know, at the end of it, it's going to give you more than enough opportunity in case you missed it initially. Yeah, look, she's got like nothing left. As long as the song is like a minute longer, we've got this. It's no big deal. There we go, Ariel, do a duck. Good job. Soda pop. Do some damage. Everybody's ducking out of the way. Yeah, remember when we defeated you last time? You were actually more challenging the last game. I don't even think we have to do more damage. I think she's done. But that's just it. I'm trying to continue to talk in case there is any like overlap here. I highly doubt this one's actually got a copyright claim on it, but some of them do. It's bullshit. But she's like, blah, 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 Ursula has won, except for the fact that she's completely fucked. Yeah! Bacha! Oh, it lands in his boat, which would cause massive holes and he would start drowning immediately. But with that being said here, ladies and gentlemen, this is approaching the end of the episode. If you like this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. All that good stuff is free for you on your end and greatly motivational for myself on my end. And if you take the time to comment, I promise I will respond to your comment as long as it is not like blatantly a spam comment like 123 XYZ blah 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 shit like that, because I mean, if you're posting a spam comment, you didn't actually watch the video, you don't deserve a response. It's just there to be there, right? You just spam YouTube accounts looking for, I don't know, to change the algorithm or whatever the fuck you're doing. I have no idea. But with that being said, yeah, I do appreciate all of those who like, comment, subscribe on any of the videos. It has been amazing to see the subscriber count change over the years. Of course, we're going to have a happy ending for Ariel here, even though she shows her little lady tail and he's like, oh, I still love you, even though we can't do the freaky deaky. But I guess it is what it is. I do appreciate everybody who's taken the time to subscribe over the years and things like that. It's been a really good year for the channel, and I know this episode in particular is going to be a little bit on the lighter side, but it is greatly appreciated. For the time being on the channel, we will be playing Pokemon Soul Silver on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we'll be playing this series here, Kingdom Hearts 2, on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have some serious lore stuff coming up here on Friday, which should be really exciting to watch. And then we have one or two like loose end kind of things that we have to wrap up in between other videos. But I think for the most part, all of the Kingdom Hearts videos coming out moving forward are going to be really heavy on the lore. There we go. We got another Keyblade, which is always nice to see. But that's it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're all having a snazzy week, and I hope you continue to have a snazzy week moving forward. And until next time, everybody, as always, peace out, Girl Scout.